In a nutshell, the main objective of material handling are to follow: to increase the efficiency of material flow by ensuring the right materials when and where they are needed. The second one is to reduce the material handling cost. Next, to improve the facilities utilization. Then to improve the safety and working conditions. To facilitate the manufacturing process in a better way. And ultimately increasing the productivity of the floor. And lesser investment on process inventory. Now let us discuss the principles of material handling. Actually, there are no definite rules that can be used for making a successful material handling system. Why we say is that we have to devise the strategies, good strategies, according to the situations of the factory. Now, since there are several guidelines that can result in reducing the system cost and in enhancing the efficiency, these guidelines, which can be used for the betterment of any industry, or these guidelines give some of the insights, they are called the principles of material handling. And we have 20 principles of material handling. Principles of material handling. The first principle is the planning principle. Plan all material handling and storage activities to obtain the maximum overall operating efficiency. So we have to plan ahead while constructing the plant layout itself. So the planning is the first and foremost stage. The second principle is a system flow. Integrate as many handling activities as is practical into a coordinated system of operations covering the vendor receiving, storage, production, inspection, packing, warehousing, shipping, transporting, and to the customer. The system of flow must be integrated in such a way that there is no bottlenecks at any stages. The flow of the material must be so smooth that it doesn't get stagnated at any place. So the system flow principle calls us for eliminating or preventing any of the bottlenecks of the flow. Third principle of material handling is material flow principle. So in order to achieve material flow, we have to provide a good operation sequence and equipment layout in order to optimize the material flow. Now all the operations must be simplified. That is what is meant by the fourth principle, simplification principles. We can simplify the handling by reducing or eliminating or even combining the unnecessary movements together. The fifth principle is about the gravity principle. So the gravity principle must be utilized wherever required. This finds main application while designing a material handling equipment. Now the sixth principle says about the space utilization. The optimum utilization is possible with the help of a cubic space utilization. The seventh principle is about the unit load principle, which we have already studied in the industrial engineering concept. That is, all the material that has to be transported must be combined and it must act as a unit load or a single load so that it can be easily transported. Now the eighth principle says about the mechanization. All the material handling equipments must be mechanized and all the operations can be mechanized. Now the ninth principle is about automation, that is, provide automation to include the production, handling, storage. So all the operations happening in the floor space must be automated. The 10th principle of material handling is about the equipment selection. So in selecting a handling equipment, we have to consider all the aspects of the material to be handled. That means what kind of material we have to transport and how it can be handled. The next one is standardization. We have to standardize all the handling materials as well as the type and size of the material handling equipment. Now it must be adaptable. Since the material handling investment is a huge investment, we have to devise a system that is adaptable for further upgraded versions of the production system. Now We know that the material handling equipments mainly has some space to store the equipments as well as the materials, so the dead weight must be as much as lower when compared to the weight that must be carried. Now, the utilization must be planned for optimum utilization, because if the material handling equipment we have installed is underutilized, it will also cause much more financial burdens to the factory.